Hi, I'm here with Casey Colton, Operations Manager at Colton RV. Colton's been a customer of iEvolve since 2015, and they enjoy a full suite of cloud-based products with iEvolve, including iFilter spam filtering, iMonitor network monitoring, iComply managed firewall, iProtect antivirus, and most recently, they've been upgraded to our iCommunicate G3 VoIP communications platform. Thanks for being here, Casey.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me, Colleen.
So tell me, before working with iEvolve, what were some of the challenges you faced at Colton RV?
So as our business grew, our IT systems hadn't really grown. So what we found ourselves was that the people who had been at our store the longest and were most familiar with how we were operating were the ones who were troubleshooting or helping people with their computers or their phones. And those people are usually the most productive. So it would really affect our people's productivity. And we had used an outsourced, just one guy, part-time. He was on call. So it was hard to get a hold of them. We weren't a high priority. So whenever we had an issue, it was really, really tough to get anything done about it. We were at the mercy of his schedule, and it was really tough to actually fix problems that we were having.
So once you started with iEvolve, how did that change? How has the company been able to enable you to work now?
Yeah, so it's funny. We first sat down with the guys because our computer system had a security breach. We were outdated, and we had our server taken hostage for ransomware. And luckily, we had been talking to iEvolve for a few months about potentially moving services. And so you guys came in and within like 2 days got us back up and running. And we thought we were in a position where we thought we lost everything. And Dave and Kevin and your guys' team was able to come in and help pretty much save the day. So it started us out on the right foot with iEvolve, and since then I think just the support that we get from the team, whether it's Kevin Stack or Aaron Panuski. We have guys that we rely on who I know they're going to answer my phone call. They're going to be quick on the emails, and be here to help us in any way that we can, even if it's a stupid question that they probably think is a waste of time. But for us, it's at that moment it's the most important thing. When something's not working, so their attention to us is really what I think has helped us at our store.
That's incredible. Unfortunately, we hear a lot about malware attacks, ransomware attacks, and you frequently hear it's not a matter of if it's going to happen, but when it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we, as consumers, as data consumers, think, well, it only happens to big companies, or it only happens to big municipalities. It won't ever happen to me as a small business. And this is just evidence that, yeah, it does happen. And I'm so grateful to hear that iEvolve was able to clean things up for you and get you on your feet quickly when it did happen.
Yeah, no, it was great. And, since then, like working, being able to work on our computers from anywhere has been huge. I travel a lot for work. And so just being able to have access to my, through iCommunicate, having access to my phone and my voice messages and my chatting, I can chat with people at the store, being miles and miles away, or even just being able to access our dealer management software that's on the hosted desktops. Like last year I was on a trip, once in a lifetime trip to the Philippines for 2 weeks. And at first I wasn't able to get into what not supposed to be working. The wife was a little mad, but of course, right, you gotta work a little bit. So I tried to log in, it didn't work out of country. So like, what do? I email the team over at iEvolve. They changed some settings for me, and I was able to work on my virtual machine from halfway
from the
across.
Philippines.
Yeah, so
that's incredible. What a cool story. Mm-hmm. And the trip was awesome.
Oh yeah, the trip was phenomenal. It was really great. 2 weeks is a long time though from home.
Yeah. So out of all of it's great feedback, thank you so much. Of all of the things that you can think of, whether it's a service or a product, or if you could, this is going to be a tough one, if you could pinpoint one thing that you would say this is the most outstanding X that we do with iEvolve, what would it be?
I personally think it's, you know, we touched on it a little bit already, but I think it's just the customer service level. I mean, we do a handful of offsite shows that are out of our building throughout the year, and it's something that, you know, talking to everyone over at iEvolve, it was something that I don't think that they had necessarily dealt with before, but they were able to get all of our computers, our credit card terminals, which was a big thing, being compliant with taking credit cards not in the store and not with the dedicated internet line. You know, iEvolve came in, they worked with us for 2-3 days setting up, and it was, you know, a lot of learning and a little bit painful the first time, but we do that show every year, and now it's you know, we come in when we set up, and iEvolve's in and out within a day, and everything's working good. So being able to take our whole basically IT system on the road, just because of the level of customer service that iEvolve has. You know, they weren't be easy to say, hey, no, it's challenging, you can't do that. But you know, everyone over there put their heads together and figure out a way that we can operate at these shows. So yeah.
That's great. Wow, how very neat, very neat. The different solutions that we can collaborate on and come up with and be able to help you work effectively. I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the feedback. I really appreciate it, Casey. And for those of you who are watching this afterwards, if you could please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share this video. And, you know, Casey and everyone watching, please be well and have a great day.